Thank you guys for joining me for a video today. All right, so let's get into prayer and then we will. I'm actually excited about this video because we are blessed with the Cozy Witch Tarot deck. And whenever Sis brings herself out, when I tell you it's always something interesting that comes out. But at the same time, my relationship with this particular deck of tarot cards, it's actually matured. It's kind of like, um I used to use this tarot deck often and discern divination messages often. However, Sis has to recharge, but the information she always provides is always on point. And it's kind of like she's the girlfriend that when she comes around, awesome. When she's taking time to herself, let it be and respect it. Because when Sis comes out, she always has a message to deliver that's needed. So the fact that I'm, explaining this deck of cards like friends, some of you guys could be coming into contact with your soul tribe family. And if you are females and you are looking to have healthy female connections, that is something that is definitely being set up by the universe. The universe is aligning that serendipity style. But of course, let's get into prayer. Most high of love and light, guardian angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Shamiel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Azrael, ancestors, please join us for this reading. Allow me to deliver clear, concise, effective, emotional manipulation-free messages. I'm your humble servant, ready and willing to serve. Thank you. All right, so let's see. What messages am I meant to deliver for the collective conscious? So we have 9 of Cups here. Gratitude is going to help you guys be able to see the signs that your manifestations are present. So if you guys have been manifesting, you're going to be able to get clear signs that your manifestation is on the way, or you guys are going to have clarity about how your particular unique style of manifestation occurs based off of being able to see things clearly through the vision of gratitude. So it's everyone manifests differently, and with the Page of Swords here and the Two of Cups here, hold on, it's interesting, and the Patient Witch. Some of you guys could have been manifesting your idea relationship with the Two of Cups and the Patient Witch. Some of you guys could have been wondering how manifestations of romance work. Well, everyone manifests differently. So in order for you guys to have clarity about how you manifest and the signs that your manifestation is close, gratitude. Consistently practicing gratitude will allow you to be able to decipher the messages of the universe that your manifestations are present. This is also a way to protect your manifestations from people who intentionally try to disrupt other people's manifestation process. And if you guys have a history or a present reality with people, places, and things that try to disrupt your manifestation process, they're failing to upkeep their own chakra maintenance. So since they're not keeping their own chakras up, they're basically making it so that they cannot manifest. And if they're comparing themselves to you, your life experiences, your quality of life overall, it's nothing to take personal. They're simply trying to disrupt your manifestation because they're choosing to neglect their chakra maintenance and balance. um, and upkeep. And because of that, they're not able to manifest. So it's kind of like it's kind of like if they could, they would latch onto your chakras in order to either block your manifestations or in order to get access to your manifestations. I'm also picking up some of you guys could have dealt with people, places, and things that only wanted access to your manifestations, more specifically, your relationships. Um, Not because they were willing to take care of it and upkeep it, but because they were amazed at how you were able to attract what you have attracted. So if you guys are able to attract high vibrational romance, there's toxic people, places, and things that have been trying to figure out how to manifest high vibrational romances, but they're not in an energetic alignment to attract high vibrational romances. So there was a lot of spell work done to delay a lot of you guys from having high vibrational romantic experiences. I'm also picking up there could have been a lot of toxic social engineering put into place so that you guys would feel trapped to toxic people, places, and things. Also, some of you guys could have experienced retaliation from people, places, and things that block themselves from being able to manifest due to not upkeeping their own chakras. Um, these people wanted to be able to either escape negative karma that they accrued for themselves, or they also wanted to experience high vibrational experiences, but their mentality and their emotional health was not in alignment for high vibrational experiences, people, places, and things. So some of you guys could be recovering from toxic people, places, um, connections of that sort. And these people could trying to be, they could have basically they could have really put time, effort, and energy into trying to understand how you manifest healthy people, places, and things. More specifically, healthy people, places, and things. I'm also picking up on toxic people, places, and things that have done criminal activity to acquire materialistic wealth, but they're very lonely and unhappy. And so it's kind of like, no amount of wealth, materialistic wealth that they can acquire due to lots of theft and methods that have yet to be exposed, they're still unhappy with the quality of people they've attracted, users like them. So some of you guys could have had toxic people, places, and things that have acquired large amounts of materialistic wealth. They're dissatisfied with the people, places, and things in their lives. And they really just wanted to negatively impact your interpersonal connections. And this is why they could have done a ton of spell work to cause delays and stagnation for you guys. And they could have basically been trying to interfere and become a third party in healthy romantic dynamics. But no worries. You guys will be able to have clarity about the right relationship for you guys. Keep practicing gratitude. Gratitude will give you clarity on who's for you and who's not for you. This is also a form of protection to protect any high vibrational unions from third party situations. We have the cozy wish. This is a Fool card here. And then we also have 7 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups here. So some of you guys could have felt like you missed out on the opportunity. You guys could have invested a lot of time, effort, energy, and resources into what you truly into what you truly love. But it could have been ending up in disappointment. The universe is saying any missed opportunities, there could have been strings attached to it in which you guys could have been accepting people, places, and things that appear to look good on the outside, but underneath the surface, it could be quite tumultuous. And understand that if you guys are letting go of things that you guys have invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into, you see these 2 cups here. There's something better on the other side. So allow yourself to feel the emotions of disappointment. Let them come up. There's been a lot of toxic, negative people, places, and things that have narrated that if you feel disappointed, you'll negatively react or respond. No. Some of you guys have been taking advice from toxic people, places, and things that want to see you guys self-destruct, that want to see you guys basically throw the towel in and give up on yourselves. Do not do that. You can still be going through hell and back and maintain maturity and responsibility and accountability. And if any of you guys are connected to irresponsible, unaccountable people, these people are going to be exposed for negatively reacting to severe disappointment. Okay. Especially if you guys with the 9 of Cups, if you guys were good to these people and you were invested in them and invested into them long term, you guys are going to understand that you guys missed out on a lot of opportunities being with them, opportunities of emotional fulfillment. So allow these emotions of grief, sadness to come up, because on the other side, there is something better for you. Okay. With the 4 of Pentacles, you guys are being advised to take it easy on yourselves. New beginnings are here. If you guys are leaving behind a toxic relationship, people, places, or things, you're attracting something healthier where you're going to be able to have honest, open communication about your experiences, judgment free. And this is going to help heal the wounds of a lot of time, effort, energy, and resources that went into people, places, and things that simply resulted in in no forward progress. So whatever it is you that is leaving your life, or whatever it is you guys are choosing to give up, understand there's something better on the other side. So if any of you guys are experiencing immense heartbreak, understand that you guys do not have to lose control because you guys are grieving. Just toxic people, places, and things who want to exploit you guys could have possibly made up lies that if you're feeling a certain emotion, you'll react and respond a certain way. That's not true for everybody. Toxic people, places, and things react or respond negatively when things are not going their way, and then they try to justify it. So some of you guys are going to get an understanding of social engineering that's taking place. Um, Influencers, toxic social media influencers who have tried to basically justify toxic behavior when they don't get their way and things like that. These people are missing, they're having a lot of losses. If you guys are leaving behind someone, people, places, or things that you invested a lot of time, effort, and energy and resources into, and you're wondering, like, with all that time, effort, and energy I put into it, I'm not seeing anything from it. What was the purpose of it? If you guys are going into a new relationship, you guys are going to be attracting people, places, and things, even friendships, where you can be open and honest and not be judged or be exploited or abused. You guys are going to understand that some toxic people, places, and things that you have let go of, they intentionally tried to have you guys miss out on opportunities because they knew that this would put you on the path of high vibrational people, places, and things, and you would choose to leave them behind. So all those missed opportunities that you were not in alignment for, you're either going to get those opportunities or you're going to be able to make your own opportunities. That's going to protect you from strings attached, people, places, and things. Let's keep going. Okay. Oh, we got two. We have 4 of Wands and the High Priestess. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, and then we also have 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands, the World, and 3 of Pentacles. So I'm picking up on some people no longer acting as if everything is well and everything is hunky dory. I'm picking up on people finally getting honest about the difficulties that they're experiencing. So some of you guys could have had connections with people, places, and things that they had normalized acting as if difficulties were not taking place, and they were struggling behind the scenes. I'm picking up people that were competing with the Joneses. They would come out in public and act as if all is well and, oh shit, my life is great. I ain't got no worries. They finally getting fucking honest about the difficulties that they have caused themselves and how others have taken advantage of them being in denial and how they're being exploited and abused. But this is requiring them to get honest about how they exploit and abuse themselves and how they exploit and abuse others. Okay? This is happening. This is happening on a global scale, but also this is putting an end to the root of the source of the unnecessary difficulties that a bunch of irresponsible, unaccountable people had tried to normalize in order to avoid taking accountability for being a source of irritation and causing liabilities to any people, placing things they got themselves connected to. So a bunch of lies are being uprooted, okay? This is also with Three of Pentacles here. This is saying that this is going to create an even playing ground for everybody involved in rebuilding community. Ideas. If you guys have been dealing with people that's willing to steal your ideas, willing to steal your creative property or your intellectual property, it doesn't matter if they stole the shit. They're not able to use it, because if you guys have dealt with people who stole your intellectual property, those people do not have the resources, people, places, and things, and actually, in order to actually get those ideas off the ground now. Or if there's some people who stole your intellectual property, they're not able to use it, and and you guys are going to get credit for it. If not now, be patient. But also, this is a time now where people are choosing to build and rebuild community harmoniously. Uh, Irresponsible, unaccountable people are being held accountable. That just because things are going difficult in your life does not make it okay for you to cause hell and havoc for other people. People who cause hell and havoc for other people are being abandoned. They're being, people are avoiding them at all costs at this point, because it's showing no matter what you're going through or how bad it gets, there's no excuse to take your shit out on other people. So unaccountable people are having to be responsible, and they're having to be responsible for the difficulties they cause themselves. And people are being very strategic how they work with them in order to avoid unnecessary difficulties that these people bring. Okay? So with Four of Wands and the High Priestess here, there are some things in the background happening for some of you guys that you guys are not yet ready to be aware of with the High Priestess. This is a time of celebration, okay? Difficult people who try to cause you guys instability, they're having to be accountable and responsible for the stagnation that they've caused themselves and how difficult they've made their own lives. Some of you guys will be experiencing um, unexpected surprises that's in the works. This is going to come about with difficult, irresponsible people having to be held accountable, whether they like it or not. So, you guys are being asked to celebrate privately in silence. Don't let it, if you guys are going to be celebrating, no one needs to know that you're celebrating. But if you guys have been subjected to unnecessary difficulties, I mean, unnecessary bullshit by unaccountable, irresponsible people, those unaccountable, irresponsible people are being held liable for every fucking thing that they have done that has caused them to experience their own demise in their foundation. And if they have had the audacity to target your foundation, where they can no longer act as if the shit that they have done to themselves and to others is not occurring. They're seeking solutions to put an end to the difficulties. that they've caused. The difficult people that you guys have had to deal with, they try to basically use you or other people as scapegoats to not take accountability for what the fuck that they have done and what they're capable of if no one is holding a checks and balance with them. So right now, because the scapegoats, basically the options to scapegoat people are basically being limited to none, okay? Their asses is having to be responsible and accountable. If they basically got you guys connected to some bullshit, if you're innocent, your name is being cleared. And this is why people are going to be working on having harmonious connections instead of basically making up excuses for I'm having a bad day, so I'm taking it out on you. Tolerate me. They're difficult, unaccountable, irresponsible people are not being tolerated at this point. They're seeking solutions to put it into basically them destroying their own foundation. Okay? This is why behind the scenes, the universe is arranging it so that you guys are going to be able to celebrate all the hard work that you guys have put in. All right? You know, you'll be able to celebrate, but you guys are being asked to celebrate quietly and in silence. This is an act of humility. All right. Something that you can learn from your enemies. Never celebrate too early and never celebrate loudly, and never allow your ego to get the best of you. Okay. Things of that nature. All right. And we're going to end the reading here. But you guys are off to new beginnings. If you guys have been, on the right side of justice. And if you guys, also home privacy. If you guys have been dealing with people intentionally trying to find out information about you guys and it's unlawful and corrupt, that is being put to an end. No worries, no worries. Also, let me get one more message for some of you guys. Something you guys have been investing into long term. You're right on the money. With the Knight of Pentacles, I saw it. Some of you guys have been investing into long term, you are right on the money. Also, be mindful at this time here. Individuals, people, places, and things that abuse and exploit esoteric and occult wisdom, knowledge, and practices. They're doing negative energy transfers to low vibrational people who are not maintaining their chakras. Okay? So, and also return to senders of magic abusers is occurring. So if you guys have had spiritual warfare waged against you guys by people who have been abusing esoteric and occult practices, wisdom, and knowledge, a return to sender is taking place. All right? Old school witch hunts, old school warlock hunts, all that type of shit. The people who try to scapegoat innocent people in order to basically monopolize shit or oppress people, and shit like that. Okay, let's get two more messages. If you're not already doing this, but if you are already doing this, congratulations. You're being asked to upkeep, sustain, maintain integrity, field resourcefulness. This is a time where being resourceful is going to, is going to be a test of your character. Because this can bring up insecurities of, I'm not good enough, so I can't do this. Work through those insecurities. Work through those insecurities so that you guys do not become like people who abuse and exploit people, places, and things for personal gain. Because some of the people that have become cruel and evil towards you guys allow greed to get the best of them when their insecurities surfaced when they had to be resourceful. They had a choice to either choose a path of integrity or to take shortcuts, and they continuously took shortcuts. And the consequences of those shortcuts it could basically have resulted in them causing a lot of harm towards other people, which could cause harm to themselves long term. So you guys are being asked to cultivate integrity, feel resourcefulness in order to avoid becoming like the oppressors who allow greed to get the best of them. And now they don't know what to do with all these resources that they have, and they've attracted abusers and exploiters who they're trying to protect themselves from. Let's get one more message. Somebody told lies so bad on you guys that these people are being investigated. Some of these people are going to be going to prison because the lies that were told were done strategically to basically oppress you guys and basically eliminate all resources of help from you guys. So some of you guys could have been strategically targeted so that you guys would be denied access to any resource so that you could upkeep your well-being. Some of the lies were so horrible that the mental health of the people who lied on you guys is being viewed from an objective perspective so that prison sentences can fairly be dished out in order to put an end to cruelty. All right. Also, if any of you guys are connected to people, places, and things that are connected to the prison system or the jail system, cruelty is going to be exposed. The level of cruelty is going to be exposed, that things have to fairly be seen from an objective perspective so that cruelty can be nipped in the bud so that rehabilitation is no longer being subjected to well hidden injustice. Okay. But those who strategically told lies about you guys to basically keep you guys from having access to resources, their mental health is being objectively viewed in order so that they can basically get fair prison sentences. Okay, so if you guys have people, places, and things trying to get away with lying on you guys to the point that your lives were endangered, understand this is being nipped in the bud. All right, and welcome to your era of peace. Also, someone needs to know, if you're a psychic, you are specifically targeted for sacrificial rituals for evil, occult, esoteric societies and communities. These people try to develop frenemy dynamics with you guys. So their abuse of occult and esoteric practices and wisdom and knowledge will basically stay well hidden. But it doesn't matter how much information you know about the esoteric and occult society and community. It doesn't matter if you're abusing and exploiting it and you're causing harm to people and it's negatively impacting a community. It's always going to backfire. So people try to start frenemy dynamics with you guys in order to take advantage of you guys. And if they're in occult societies and esoteric societies that abuse and exploit the esoterics and occult practices, wisdom, and knowledge, their actions were so criminal that no amount of spell work they've done to protect themselves can protect themselves. Let's also end this on a good note, okay? Let's get one from, this is the Ocean Spirit Oracle deck. We have flexibility and peace. So, for those of you guys who are being ushered into your era of peace, you guys are being asked to be flexible. Restrictions that were strategically imposed upon you guys are being lifted. So you guys are being asked to be gentle with your mind as you welcome new concepts of new concepts of stepping outside the box. Whoever tried to strategically impose limitations on any of you guys, they're being subjected to the very same restrictions that they strategically tried to impose upon you guys. Okay, so let's end this reading in prayer and let's call it a day. Thank you, Most High, love and light, for this moment of community and harmony. Allow me to continue being the servant that you need, humility, patience, perseverance. I'm so grateful for you. Most High, love and light, continue to use me. And also additional protection for the children and animals and plants. And thank you, Mother Gaia, for giving us a home. To basically thank you for the home that you're provided for us, and may all people who live on Goddess Gaia start taking care of Goddess Gaia. Love, peace, and happiness.